Hi.
Do you have any energy today?
I do, but I have a yawn stuck.
What?
I feel like I have to yawn for the past 30 minutes.
Um, that's how you anticipate talking to me? Thanks.
Yeah.
I just have this overwhelming urge to yawn because I have to talk to this bitch.
I keep feeling like I'm gonna open my mouth and yawn, and it starts and then it goes away, and it's so fucking frustrating. It's driving me insane.
I'll do my best to get it out of you.
I hope so. I was hoping that by me talking about yawning, you would yawn, and then me hearing you yawn would make me yawn.
I'm sure I will.
Maybe I
Um,
have a fever
you, I don't know how that makes people yawn.
because you yawn to cool your brain off.
I don't think it's not like a freaking car motor. I don't know.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
that
it is.
it is how.
Uh, um, that's not why you yawn.
That's one of the reasons you yawn. Yeah,
To cool your brain off.
yeah, your brain gets hot and then you yawn.
Well, now we know why you can't yawn because you're fucking brain dead.
That would be my.
Oh, okay. This episode is good. Do you know what I found today when I was cleaning? Maybe you won't remember.
What?
Like, I still feel like and you've given me a lot of cool shit, like a lot. And I still feel like this is maybe my favorite thing you've ever given me ever. From at the beginning of the original Night of the Living Dead, when she's like passing that little like house thing. It's a chapel, and it's next to a pine tree.
Oh,
And
you found the chapel pieces?
yes, you gave me a piece. They were replacing the glass in that chapel, and what did they do? They were selling it for charity or something, the little pieces, and you gave me a piece of the glass from Night of the Living
Yeah,
Dead.
Kyra, the woman who played the part of the little girl in Night of the Living Dead. I met her at a convention a few times, and they were trying to raise money to upkeep that part of the cemetery that they used in filming Night of the Living Dead. So when they were replacing the windows on the chapel, they used the original glass, and they were auctioning off pieces of that, and that's what your chapel glass is from.
It's so good. The packaging is so cute. It's like in a little coffin, and it's signed on the back, and it's from that girl, right?
Kyra Sean, yeah.
Yeah, I never noticed underneath in parentheses it says like, yes, it's real, or oh, yeah, something.
Yeah.
Like it is. I love it. It was like in a stack of stuff, and I was like, no way. So I gotta like put it on the wall somehow. It's so cute. Maybe
I can I can I can make you like a frame or a box frame or a shadow box for it or something.
cute. Yeah. You've been to Evans City Cemetery, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I always tell people there's two places. I mean, up until, I'm sure there'll be more, but I always tell people that there's only two places thus far that have scared me so bad that it made my knees wobble. The first one is Mansfield Reformatory, and then the second one is Evans City Cemetery. And it was me and Bean all alone in the middle of freaking nowhere. And you can see it at the beginning of the movie. You go up this like dirt ramp into trees and nothingness, and you don't even know where you're going. And it was pitch black. We were like, I just went there in the middle of the night and like took pictures with a flash because it's like you're either going somewhere or coming back from somewhere. You're not in that part of Pennsylvania for any reason. So it was like it was coming back from New York or something. And I just had to go there, and I got out and I'm like, what was I thinking? I'm like so afraid of the dark, and it's so dark and scary, but I had to go there. I want to go there again though, but yeah,
I always think about all the places I want to go from the horror movies that I love, and there's so many that are just out of reach for me because they're in California.
we're gonna go.
I know, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
I want to go to the building that was in Return of the Living Dead. I want to go to the house from the House on Haunted Hill.
Ooh.
Uh, I want to go to. I think I told you I want to go to the like rocks and mountains that they used to use in the old cowboy movies It's the same
Yeah.
like mountains over and over again. And even now there's a condo complex up around it and houses. Like the rocks are still there that you can see from the old movies.
Hmm. I know the Nightmare on Elm Street house is there.
The
Uh,
Halloween house.
Halloween house is there. I want to go to the Manson family, like where they all sat by those caves or whatever, those big rocks.
Yeah.
We have to go to that cemetery where everybody is.
Yes, where all the people, well, there's like three, but there's
Yeah.
one big one in downtown Los Angeles.
Is that Hollywood Forever?
That's where a ton of people are. It's amazing though when you look up a lot of like, because I love all the old actors. It's amazing how many of the old actors aren't there. Like they're memorialized somewhere, but they were just cremated and like their ashes were scattered.
I know. I always look them up and I get so bummed out. I did one the other day and they were cremated and I got bummed out. Another one I want us to go to is Rod Serling's grave is in the middle of frickin' nowhere in like upstate New York.
That's where he was born.
Yeah, we got to go there, but it's like I wanted to go there. I think when me and Bean went to Niagara Falls and then like continued through, but it's really out of the way for like anywhere. But
Yeah.
we'll go someday.
What did they film in Michigan? What there were a couple that they did, right?
That newer one that everybody liked that I didn't like.
The 70s type movie,
Yeah,
is right? It was
yeah,
supposed to be like Michigan in the 70s or something.
yeah,
It Follows, was it It Follows?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
right?
gotta watch that again. I just have such a hard stance about it in my head that I didn't like it.
I never saw it.
It just wasn't. It didn't. I wanted to like it, and I liked the premise, and then it never came together for me. And I was like, why does everybody like this?
It's about a monster that follows you after you have sex, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
I
like pretty
guess.
much the whole movie. But then they did what was the Only Lovers Left Alive, the vampire movie was
Oh
supposed to be in
yeah,
Hamtramck. And
that
then
movie was really good.
didn't they do Scream around somewhere?
I think they did like Scream 5, 6
Was like
somewhere.
in Plymouth or something,
Yeah, I don't know if
right?
I even saw it. Did it ever come out? I don't know.
One of them did.
There's more. I can't think.
Well, all the big budget pictures were done here, but I was like just concerned with horror films at the time. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
filmed like the Transformers movies, and even because I did that Superman Batman movie here, and
yeah, yeah. I
but
know.
I want
Isn't
low
Carrie's
budget
mom from
horror.
here? Wait, what?
I want low budget horror.
I know. I always feel like Evil Dead is here, but it wasn't filmed here.
No, everybody was from here, and
Yeah,
everybody hung out in Royal Oak, but then
yeah,
they filmed elsewhere,
yeah. In like Tennessee or Kentucky or something.
somewhere out in the woods down south.
I think Carrie's mom and Carrie is from here.
I think she is too.
And then that Lynn, whatever her name is from here, right?
Who?
The scary lady from all the scary movies. Lynn,
Oh,
Lynn,
Lynn Shay.
is she from here?
Yeah, she's from here. Her brother Bob is the one that owns New Line Cinemas.
Yes.
Yes, Bob, the Shea family.
Didn't you go to some party with him?
Yeah, I was friends with their dad, Max. He was a painter, and he used to use the art gallery that I worked at for framing. And
Mm,
he invited us to his, I think it was like his 90th birthday party or something. And I was
mm.
like, I didn't know anything about Max except that he painted like really weird, goofy looking paintings. They're not great,
Is he
but he was
alive?
like he was an old guy and he seemed to have some money and loved to paint. So I was like, okay, I'll go to Max's thing. And then my manager told me, the guy who owned the studio, there were only three of us that worked there. He told me like you should dress up. It's Max. And I didn't know what that meant. And then I went there and it was like all these really wealthy people and it was a huge banquet hall in Southfield and there were like Rolls and Bentleys pulling up, and I was like, "Whoa, I do not fucking belong here. Like, this is not my scene at all." And I was just sitting at a table with a bunch of people, and then this guy got up and he's like, "My dad, Max, I made a retrospective documentary about his life for his birthday." And then like this major motion picture that's I don't know, it was probably only 30 minutes long, starts playing. And then later on in the night, someone was like, "Yeah, Max's son is Bob Shea. He owns New Line Cinemas." And I was like, "Holy shit." And then Lynn was there too. That was the first time I met her. But then we re met like 10 years later at a horror movie convention. She was sitting there. And I was like, "Hi, Lynn." I'm like, "You don't remember me?" Because she had started doing like the Sinister and Insidious movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And at that time, she had only done, I think, the movie Kingpin.
Oh.
Did you ever see the movie Kingpin?
I mean,
where
I
she
don't.
plays a really grizzled, old-looking lady who like makes Woody Harrelson go down on her.
Ew.
You've never
This
seen
is
that?
super like pop pop culturally embarrassing, but I've never seen Kingpin.
You should see Kingpin. It's pretty
I
funny.
know. I know. I'm not proud of it.
It's I think it's one of Bill Murray's funniest roles.
I love Bill Murray.
Well, it's Bill Murray before he became this version of Bill Murray, which is I'm kind of way more loosey goosey, devil may care than you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bill
and
Murray's gone through some
icon.
transformations, some massive transformations. The Bill Murray characters of the 70s are funny, but they do not hold up.
My favorite will always be What About Bob. I could watch What About Bob every day. I could recite that movie. I still want that Don't Hassle Me, I'm on Vacation shirt. Like, if anybody's listening, please somebody make me that shirt. I need it. Just make it like huge, like his is, so I can wear it literally on vacation. And I'll put a goldfish around my neck named Gil.
But I mean, if you watch old Bill Murray movies from the 70s and early 80s, like Meatballs,
Oh, yeah.
like he doesn't hold up. Like he is a very aggressive male camp counselor who is in his mid 30s hanging out with a 13-year-old boy because he doesn't have any real friends of his own, so he hangs out with 19-year-old camp counselors. Like it's a sad fucking movie.
I'm sure somebody relates to that. Wait, but were you done with your Lynn Shay story?
Kind of. I just said hi to her, and then we started talking. I told her that I was friends with Max, and then we talked about Max for a while, and she was very cool and very receptive to being nice. And it was nice that she was nice. I just
Oh,
thought of something while I was talking about 70s men, aggressive males from the 70s and 80s. Someone that someone that I was talking to who I used to be friends with a long time ago, but have only like had this brief reconnection in the past couple weeks, like just through some Twitter stuff, said to me, "Man, if I was 25 years younger, I'd just be tearing through chicks right now." And I've heard guys say things like that. If I was 10 years younger, or if I was 20 years younger. I've heard people say that forever. But this was the first time where I was like, oh, so you're a fucking creep?
wait, like somebody you respect then? Or
No, I mean, someone I used to be friends with but haven't talked to in a long time. But then I realized that when you say that, you're saying, like, I'm a 50-year-old man who's like lusting over young women.
or are they just lusting over the simple act of getting laid ever?
Right. But I mean, it just sounded really creepy for the first time when I heard it in that kind of like the
Yeah.
way it was brought up.
Yeah.
There are certain phrases that gross me out so bad.
Oh
There
yeah.
was a guy who used to go to Gus's who used to say he would pull ass out of the bar. And that phrase, pulling ass out of a bar, is so fucking gross and so terrible. And I hate hearing it.
That guy's a predator, no doubt.
I have a ton of things as soon as like usually it's stuff that guys say, but as soon as guys say it, I'm like, I can't hang with this dude ever. I can't hang out with people who say balls deep.
Oh God, no, no, no. I feel like
And
other ones you've said before. Go ahead, keep going.
and then whenever anybody says like I gotta get my nut,
You have said all these before. This
they're
is not,
gross. They're fucking nightmarish.
not suitable for work right now. Somebody's gonna walk by somebody's desk and to hear Tenny say, "Get that nut." Ew. Ew, I'm traumatized.
I feel so terrible for the women that I know.
Oh, just all women, not even the ones that you don't know.
Even the ones I don't know, you're right.
Nope. All of us just
All of you.
shed a tear.
Oh,
It's honestly been so nice to go everywhere with a mask on. Like nobody tries to talk to you, nobody looks at you. I love it. I want to wear a mask forever. People really have to make an effort to talk to people now, and like, I just rather they didn't.
I noticed today I went on a walk, and like when I see people walking toward me, we do that thing, like not that we didn't before, but we separate on the sidewalks. We get very far away from each other.
Yeah.
But like I still will say hi or nice day or something when we pass.
Yeah.
And it has gotten to the point now I feel like I get far less responses from people. I
Yeah.
feel like people don't want to communicate at all anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that or like A, everybody's depressed right now and it's weird, or B, I have a weird thing where I feel like I have to yell inside my mask, even though I'm sure I don't. But then I find myself not talking or not, I don't know, because I don't want to yell or I feel like nobody's going to hear what I said. So I just don't say it, even though it's just a mask. But maybe that's it. Maybe they're just like, oh, maybe
But
nobody.
especially like today, I walked past a guy with a dog, and when we walked past each other on our separated sidewalk, like I went, "That's a good friend you got there," and and he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. Usually, people are like, "Yep," or "Yeah," or something, because
I literally always just want somebody to say something about my dog and not to me or not about me. Just literally compliment my dog and keep walking. Like,
that's what I was doing.
that guy sucks.
Yeah, it made me sad
Fuck that guy.
because that dog was looked like he was out having fun, and it made me
Mhm.
feel like I was having fun.
Where did you go to the dollar store?
No, I just walked to the gas station, and then I was going to go to the bakery, but I realized it's Monday and they're closed on Monday.
I just really need, I've noticed lately that you are obsessed with the dollar store, like more so than anybody I know.
I don't go to the dollar store that much.
I literally, every time I talk to you, you called me the other day, and the whole point of the phone call was to go, hey,
No,
remember
that
my
was because I rode a bike. That was because I rode a bike, not because I went to the dollar store. I rode a goddamn bike. That's why I called. I wanted to say, hey, guess where I'm at? Over by you, because I was on a bike.
You're always there. I go to the dollar store twice a year. I go for Halloween and I go for Christmas, and that's all. And you go like 3 times a week.
I do not. I have I absolutely do not.
You do.
I don't.
John Tenney loves the dollar store.
I do love the dollar store, but I do not go there 3 times a week. I don't leave my house 3 times a week.
I know.
I leave my house once every 10 days to the gas station, and then maybe to the dollar store once every 2 weeks.
I don't believe you, but I still hate that the dollar store doesn't play any music. It's the most awkward thing. Like, put fucking music on. It's so quiet there.
But when the last time you went to the dollar store, didn't you have fun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
And
fun
this,
one.
and this, and this, and maybe these dog toys, and this, and this unicorn soap.
That unicorn soap was the shit.
Is it gone already?
No, I brought it to my studio. I just have to talk about how I got my second vax on Monday, and it gives you really vivid dreams. And I had a dream that there's a chain of restaurants in the US called Texas Roadhouse. And I had a very real dream that it was called Texas Toad House. And you sit down at the table and they give you a little menu with only 5 adoptable frogs on the menu. And I mean, not frogs, toads. And you could pick one and adopt a toad and bring it home. There was no food there, just adoptable toads. And then you take one in home. And then I woke up and it wasn't real. Oh, dude. Anybody getting the second vax, good fucking luck with your life, because I was dying. I was sweating and dying. I woke up and my whole neck was wet, my whole legs were wet, and I was dreaming about a toad house. What the fuck? What the fuck? It was bad.
You're supposed to be telling me it was okay, so when I get mine, I'll be fine.
Dude, the first one is fine. The second one, this is the timeline. I got it at 6 p.m. on Monday. You wake up on Tuesday and you're like, oh, I'm a little bit tired, but I think I did it. It's not that bad. 6 p.m. Tuesday, approximately 24 hours past when you get it. Just a wave of like not good comes. You're like, you have the worst headache ever. You're so hot, but then every like 45 minutes you get really cold and then you get hot again. I was running a fever. It makes you so tired that you don't even want to stand up. So that was at like 6 p.m. I got in bed. I got back in bed at 7 p.m. I watched Vanilla Sky. Worst idea ever. I'm like hallucinating. I'm like,
Tech support.
I know. I needed tech support so bad. I was like, I don't know what's real right now. I fucking am miserable and hot and sweating and watching Tom Cruise with a smashed face. So I passed out at 10, tossed and turned all night, sweat like crazy. And then when you wake up the next morning, so like I got it Monday evening, and then when I woke up on Wednesday, it was all gone. It was like it never happened, and you feel fine. But like from like the 24-hour mark to like the 36-hour mark, it's just like fucking brutal. And I'm like in good health. Veg, don't smoke. I drink a ton of water. I take vitamin every day. So it fucking smashed me, dude. But yeah, Texas Toad House. It's our new business venture. So get ready.
I have to get something to drink.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to go downstairs and get something to drink.
Okay. Okay, John Tenney just walked away from our conversation to go get a beverage. So I'm going to talk about, we have our first sponsor. Oh, snap. And it's called Old Town Roasting Coffee Company. And it's so good. I was not even prepared for how good it was. And I didn't even talk to Tenny about this yet. So I'm going to bring it up when he gets back in the room. But yeah, so go to at Old Town Roasting on Instagram and oldtownroasting.com. Dude, can you talk
Are you doing commercials while I'm walking away?
Yeah. This is how it goes. I got stuff to talk about, bro.
I just leave people in silence and you do commercials.
Yeah, I'm like a professional. I put glasses on. No, I didn't. I don't have glasses. But can you just like, what were you even prepared for how good that coffee is?
It's good.
Dude, it's so smooth. I tasted it with no cream. And I'm like, I could drink this whole thing with no cream. And then I put cream in it. Dude, it's so good. And it has so much caffeine. I felt like my head was going to pop off.
Did you use the oat creamer I gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might need a lighter one. I might need a lighter coffee because I was like, I don't know. I can't take that. Like a bold roast is like, I'm a wimp. But it's so good. So Old Town Roasting Coffee, shout out. Love you. If anybody else wants to sponsor us, you can DM me because guess what? John Tenney doesn't answer or look at any DMs at all ever. Don't even try.
I do sometimes.
I'm going to be the one. Yeah, but you don't answer. You could look at them. You're not going to answer.
Just bad with responding.
I know. What else? What did you watch this week? What are you doing? What's your life doing?
I don't know what I'm doing this week and what I've done this week. I don't even know what I've watched. I've been watching a lot of like old Star Trek. I don't know. I'm in a weird place. I still am not in my right mind.
Yeah.
Like beyond all of the normal world stuff, like the mom stuff is still messing me up a lot.
I know. I've been really proud of you for like, I don't know, like you were like really bounced back and you like worked on your house and you've been really positive, but I like knew it wasn't all gone or anything.
No. I mean, it's still like today on my walk, it was just kind of brutal. That's like, in all honesty, when I told that guy, like, hey, that's a good friend you got there, and he didn't respond, like, there was a moment where I was like almost burst into fucking tears. I was like, I'm just trying to be fucking nice. Jeez. And I realized, like, it's just all of the emotions that are inside of me trying to find positive ways out are starting to rip at me in a weird way. Like, I'm at that point now in the grieving process where it's very subtle sights and sounds and smells are activating all types of triggers for me. So, I mean, shit, that's what I'm doing this week.
Yeah. Yeah, like breaking into a new season, that is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see lots of birds, and it was nice. Like today was such a nice day to walk. It was cool and the sun was out and things, even though it's been raining for a couple of days. So there was still like a lot of like glistening leaves and it was really pretty, a lot of sparkles. And I guess I didn't realize how much it must have rained a lot. There were backyards when I was walking that were fucking lakes. Like they were flooded over
Did
here.
you see the rainbow yesterday?
No.
It was like, I was gonna text you and I was standing out back with Bean and it literally like went away right in front of my eyes. I couldn't even text you fast enough, but I saw it. It was a good one.
I would have liked to see a rainbow.
I know. We'll see one.
There was some movie. I did watch something. What the fuck did I watch? Oh, I watched I watched an Amazon cartoon series called Invincible,
Mm,
which
that's
was
very.
pretty good. But that's cartoon stuff, and you don't watch the make 'em ups.
I don't. No. I watched Murder Docs all day yesterday. I listened to Murder Docs all day today. We have to listen when we go on our trip. We'll listen to an episode of Bailey Sarian. I just want to hang out with her so bad. She does these videos on YouTube called Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Mondays, and she starts with like a blank face, and she'll like just do her whole full face of makeup while describing a famous crime. And she's so funny. She's like so relatable and funny and not annoying. Like, I don't know. I feel like I get easily annoyed with people or their voices or something. And she's just so cute and funny and like really tells like in-depth stories like from the beginning. Like I listened to the Son of Sam one today and the Dahmer one today. And then she'll do like one, oh, she did a Velisca one. I listened to that today. And she'll start from like if it's like a solved one, she'll start from like their childhood and go through like I don't everything. And they're like roughly like 40 minutes long. And they're just really good. I don't know. I love her. I want to hang out with her. I feel like she's got to know somebody we know.
And she
Like,
does her makeup the whole time.
yeah, she starts with like she usually starts with like a sponsor and then I don't know, she does like eyeshadow and then all of her and then she'll put like in the bottom part everything that she used and like just her reactions to stuff like when stuff's gross, she's just like, ooh, like I don't know, I feel like me and her are like the same person. I love it. You'll love it. It's
Have
good. It's on YouTube.
Here's the thing that I was thinking about. I listen to a lot of stuff, a lot of podcasts, and I understand. Like, I walked away to get something to drink, and you did a fucking commercial. Like, I understand that, but like when I watch podcasts or listen to podcasts, it's always really strange to me when they like it starts with an advertisement and then there's an advertisement in the middle, then there's an advertisement at the end. And I understand people are paying their bills and stuff. But then also, the thing that I was thinking about was what drives me crazy is that like YouTube is putting an ad before that. And sometimes YouTube has pop ups on the screen during it, or it cuts into a YouTube ad in the middle of it, and there's a YouTube ad at the end of it. It's like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, I watched a 1 hour YouTube show and I saw 9 fucking commercials.
Yeah. I know I didn't want to do it at the beginning. That's why when you were like, I have to go get a drink, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna do it now, shove it right in the middle. Fuck
But I
it.
mean, like, even with like my streaming services, the whole fucking point when I was 10 years old and Detroit got on television, which was like Detroit's first pay television service. And I was probably 8 actually. You paid $50 a month. They came out to your house. They put an antenna on your fucking house. And then at like 9 o'clock at night, channel 20 and 62 turned into on television and they would stream a different video signal to people who had the antenna. And the whole thing was watch television without commercial interruption.
Yeah.
And then HBO was the same thing. Home box office. Watch movies, no fucking commercials. Now, streaming service is pay, watch movies, still watch fucking commercials, still get fucking advertisements, and we're also going to send advertisements to your fucking email and your phone. And we're going to target you on Twitter and Facebook and all your social media accounts. The whole reason anybody started paying for any of this shit was so that they never had to see a fucking commercial ever again.
You're like losing your mind right now.
Because it drives me crazy. The whole point of commercials was so that people like the networks could make money. Because how do you and produce shows? But the thing is now you've got 50 million people paying $10 fucking dollars a month to Netflix. I don't need Netflix showing me fucking commercials. You're making $500 million just by your fucking subscription service.
I feel like too, they should be like shorter and more expensive. Like if you're gonna show a commercial, do one and they have to pay like a lot and it's like 10 seconds long. Like don't show me a bunch of short ones. I don't know, it's fucking annoying. Like the Super Bowl. Like fucking make it work, make it matter. Be expensive and don't fucking bother me. But
Or
like,
on,
I pay extra for the Hulu that doesn't have commercials.
but you're already paying for Hulu.
I know. I know.
There shouldn't be any commercials.
Okay.
You know what really, you know what immediately makes me switch away from a program if I'm watching a streaming service or a YouTube show? If an ad pops up and it says like 1 of 4 ads,
I know.
I'm done. I'm not even watching it.
I watch Datelines on NBC.com sometimes, and they're like 1 of 6, and I'm like, why don't I just leave my house and come back? The fuck,
Right?
God. Or my least favorite thing is on YouTube. I watch a lot of the, MMA like weigh-ins and live shows and whatever the fuck, and they'll put a 15-second ad while something's live. Like, I'm literally missing shit right now. Can you put it in the corner of the screen? Can you put it at the end? Can you put it somewhere like, or show me a 5-second one that's just like Modelo, see you later. Like, fucking don't be in my way. It's live. I'm missing shit. It's fucking annoying. We're so crabby.
Old people. We're
You
old
still
people.
haven't, whatever. You still haven't yawned yet.
No, it's still stuck.
Weird.
I can feel it.
Bean has to go pee. He's like crying at the end of the bed. So
Do what you gotta do.
did you just hear that? His chicken bark?
I heard his chicken bark.
No. I call him a chicken pita, and I sing him this little song, and I'm like,
Is that his name, Chicken Pita, today?
it's always his name. And I go, Beanie has to go outside because he's a chicken pita. You almost spit your water out.
Is that the song you sing to him every day?
Yeah. Well, it's usually Beanie wants to go for a walk because he's a chicken pita.
Does everyone have songs for their animals?
I don't have a fucking catalog.
When I had my cat Charlie, Charlie's song was Charlie, Chunky, the boy that's a mouse, that's a bear, that's a boy. Charlie, Chunky, he's a mouse, but a bear, but a boy.
This is the most chaotic episode. Okay, he really has to go, so say whatever you want. I'll be right back.
Not saying anything.
You have to.
You already did a commercial.
We'll make something up.
Nope.
Okay, hang on. There's a really good moon out there. You're missing it.
I'll go check it out later.
Okay. I mean, should we take another break? Do you want to leave or?
No, I have to take trash out tonight.
Ooh.
Garbage night.
No.
And there was no good garbage when I was on my walk today because I like to look at people's garbage.
I'm so excited to go antiquing.
I'm so excited for us to have a garage sale.
I swear to you, I was just thinking of that today. I was making all my piles in the attic, and I'm like, I have a cooler. I'm like, we could have like bevs outside.
What are you talking about?
Like to like chill. Like we'll make like a chill zone. Have like bevies in a cooler.
Have beds outside.
Bevs.
Oh, bevs. I thought you said beds.
No. I do have like a tanning chair though that I could bring over.
I just want to get rid of all of the shit that's in my garage.
I know. See, but now people are going to hear this and be like, oh, I can't wait to go to the garage sale. And we're not going to tell anybody.
Oh, it'll be strangers only.
We're so weird. Okay, I have to go shut the back door. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Okay, now what?
Life changer. So the life changer of the week.
What?
Is because I've been working on my house and doing a lot of crafting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wear a white button-up shirt every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the past like month and a half, all of my white button-up shirts now have like fucking paint on them or rip in them from an X-Acto knife or like blood on them from me cutting my fingers open with an X-Acto knife, just like they're destroyed. The life changer of the week is last week I ordered a heavy-duty blue work shirt that I wear when I'm in the house over my white button-up shirt. And now this gets dirty, not my white shirt. I've
been wanting to cut it though because you never wear anything like that. You look like a murderer.
but it's the life changer. It's wearing a work shirt over my white shirt, and then my work shirt gets dirty, but the white shirt stays white. So like when I went on my walk today, take off the work shirt, put on a coat, go out on my walk, come back, take off coat, put on the work shirt, shirt stays white.
That seems like a lot of work. Maybe you should just stop hurting yourself. What else? I watched old Paul Newman movies all week. He's really handsome. I'm cleaning my house. I hung up some stuff today.
Who are your 5 bangable old Hollywood guys?
I don't know if I have 5.
You don't got 5?
Oh yeah.
Shit, I got 5.
Like Streetcar Marlon Brando, Paul Newman, Clark Gable. I don't know. Like, how far back does it have to be?
It's far back. It's Hollywood. Go all the way back to the 1920s when Hollywood was created.
Well, like 70s doesn't count, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. I would say like Godfather era Pacino.
70s. The 70s is 40 fucking years ago.
Yeah, like Godfather Pacino for sure. I don't know. It's tough because like The Way We Were, Robert Redford is so good too. That's 5. Is that 5?
It's like 4. Throw one more in there. About James Dean.
I don't know. That's like I feel like that's like a giveaway. I can do
Why?
better. I don't know.
James Dean.
Oh, Elvis, 50s Elvis.
James Dean, Montgomery Clift, Gary Cooper, Cary Grant, and probably young Vincent Price.
Nice. I know I was gonna say Errol Flynn too. But yeah, 50s Elvis. Oh my god, I watched, what the fuck did I watch the other? I have to see all of his movies. I feel like I've seen almost all of them, but Blue Hawaii came on the other night and it was fucking terrible.
Oh, his movies are bad.
No, listen, I love almost all of them. I love People Las Vegas is amazing. Like Roustabout is like one of my favorite ones, and I'm sure nobody's ever seen fucking Roustabout, but it's the best and it has the best songs. But Blue Hawaii was not good. It felt really long and the songs were not good. Either was not good.
Just capitalizing on Elvis.
I know.
Poor old Elvis.
But like all of his other movies I love. I was just like not down.
Can you hear me
drinking water so loud?
What?
Can you hear
me? Is that
me?
what that was?
Yes. He's drinking his bed water. Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
He's a goblin.
His bed water.
He has to have a baby bowl when we go in the bed.
It's fucking dog.
Dude, I would have to walk away again right now because he needs water, but I have the side water, so I have it all figured out.
So you have your side water, he has his bed water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it nice when your house is fucking set up the way you want it?
Yes, I'm going to bring his bed water on our trip, and then you'll see how convenient it is. What else do I want to talk to you about? I don't know. I don't do anything. We don't do anything. We have to go do stuff. I want to go to Mansfield.
Oh, well, we can do all that, but I mean, like, we should do other things during the week.
I know. I've been working a lot.
Like, I should have gone when I did it again. I was across the street from a fucking 7-Eleven and didn't get a Slurpee today. I'm just thinking about it now.
You fucked up. I had one of my friends DM me today and say, I love your, oh no, what did she say? She said she liked our show first of all, and then she said she brought up Slurpees because we fucking talked about Slurpees on the last one. And then she was like, I'm partial to the Speedway Slurpees, and I'm like, fair. I'll take that.
Why? You know what though? You know why I can't drink Speedway Slurpees? I got a bad story about Speedway Slurpees.
Oh God, what?
I got one of the giant slurps from Speedway and got in, in the car and took a big like slurp, and immediately I was like, oh, something is wrong. And I like spit it out on the ground, opened the car door and spit it out on the ground, and like smelled it, and it didn't smell right. Ew. And I went back in. It had a real weird taste. And I went back in and I sat down. I was like, there is something wrong with this Slurpee. And the guy who was working was like, oh, he's like, we just had the machine refilled. And that happens sometimes because the oil gets inside the machine when we're re-oiling the parts. And the tech must have not like cleared it all out.
Ew.
And then, like, when I looked at the Slurpee, like, you could see on top of what was melting, like, the oil slicks from, like, whatever machinery oil they had used cleaning or repairing the Slurpee machine. So now I'm turned off from Speedway Slurps.
Well, now everybody is. Whoopsie. Gross. I've only had a few in my life, but gotta go for the real thing, you know?
I want to try, I guess there's some kind of weird, like a month ago, I remembered and found, I posted it on Twitter, a picture of my name badge when I worked at TCBY, the country's best yogurt.
Oh my God, I never knew what it stood for.
The country's best yogurt.
I never knew that in my life.
Yeah. And they have some kind of vegan yogurt.
There's still TCBY somewhere?
There's one, like, I think in Troy. I think there's one that's like 6 miles away.
What?
Yeah, we got to go.
I mean, I will go wherever for vegan yogurt. Yeah, let's go. And then that's right by we could go plant shopping again.
Vegan frozen yogurt and stimmy stems.
New song. Oh
You didn't know that TCBY was the country's best yogurt?
Never in my life. I've never heard that once in my life.
As a matter of fact, I was at like grand opening of the TCBY that I worked at, and part of our month-long promotion was if anybody said the country's best yogurt, they got a free yogurt.
Well, dang. Well,
Because no one knew what it stood for.
Yeah, why are you acting like I should have known?
Just because I think when things are abbreviated, like me, I look up what the abbreviation means.
I usually do. I guess I just never gave a shit. Is there some new alien news? What's been the alien shit on the Twitters? I feel like you're you're whipped up into a frenzy lately about some alien news.
I'm not whipped up into a frenzy about alien news. I'll tell you what, the military governmental part of aliens is the least fun, least exciting part of aliens and UFOs. And that's the part that people right now are most fucking obsessed with. It doesn't make any fucking sense. There's going to be, in a document that was submitted to Congress last year, they have to produce a report on unidentified aerial craft. So not UFOs, not flying saucers, anything that's in the sky that's unidentified has to be reported by Congress. And that report is due later this year, or well, in the next couple of months. And so that's what everybody's whipped up about. Government's going to talk about UFOs. Government's going to talk about UFOs. The government's been making shit up and lying about UFOs for 70 fucking years. Like, this isn't a big deal. I try and explain to people all the time, these are personalized experiences that happen to people. What happens to you might not happen to me. The way I experience phenomena, you might not experience that way. It's individualized. And then there are these weird, sometimes common threads that interconnect them that make us feel like, oh, it is connected to something larger. That's every experience in life. Every experience in life is personalized. And then you can find a connection from that personalized experience to connections with other people. When someone gets super excited and they're like, the Pentagon Task Force for UAPTF is going to drop a FOIA request about the DO. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, it's so boring and pointless. And all you're doing is saying this government that I've never fucking trusted to do anything, who can't provide me with fucking medical care, who can't like take care of its citizenry, who can't take care of its fucking corrupt police systems, like whatever. Oh, they're going to drop the fucking bomb on extraterrestrial technology that's going to change life. No, motherfuckers, they're not. They don't got any fucking clue what's going on. Oh, it drives me fucking crazy.
That like remind me of how like people like in end of 2019 where I thought I had Rona and then everybody's like, no, it didn't drop till March. It's like, do you know how fucking long they had to know about that to finally warn everybody? It's the same with aliens. It's like, if they weren't going to warn about this, you think they're really going to warn us about freaking aliens? Like, we can't handle anything.
I've said this before and I'll say this again. I said this at my conspiracy lecture at Stash. I know for a lot of people it seems like the end of the world and that there's some radical shift changing in the world. Imagine, and I know that it's hard, I know that people have trouble thinking backwards. Imagine you were a human being living in the 1940s when the whole fucking world was at war. When France, Germany, Poland, America, Italy, Japan, China, everybody in the fucking world was fighting with each other. There was like stock that something was fucking happening. The world was gonna fucking end. This is the worst. It can't get any worse. The world is gonna end. And now motherfuckers are like, there were some orange lights that flew around a USS aircraft carrier last week in the Gulf of Mexico. It's probably the end of the world and the revelations of aliens. Motherfucker, please, please.
I don't fucking get it. Nobody has any perspective. Like you're saying the whole world war, like that sounds terrible.
And here's the other thing. When there are people, and I kind of made a joke about this on Twitter, but it's not a joke. When I say things, even if they're a joke, they're meant to spark like people's thoughts about things.
Yeah.
When you have 100 people on Twitter who are demanding that the government end secrecy on UFOs, disclosure, reveal the truth. And out of that 100, 99% of them are only known as Truth Dump 69 or UFO Guy 666. Like, how about end some fucking secrecy and tell me your name? How about you have a picture of yourself so I know that you're a fucking human being?
I can't wait till you finally reveal to me that you have one tattoo and it just says UFO Guy 666. I'll die.
It says UFO Man.
Okay.
666.
Remember you said I've been pressuring you into getting a tattoo with me and you said we were going to get one dot. You said like I was going to get a blue dot and you were going to get a green dot or something.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still do it.
And nobody will ever know.
Nobody will ever know.
That actually stems from, I had a really good friend in high school, and she was a weirdo, and I was a weirdo, punk rock weirdos. In my high school, at that time in the 80s, like the punk rock kids couldn't they couldn't be together because we just instantly became a place where like the jocks were like, oh, there's two of them together, let's just attack them both at the same time. And so we would always stay separated, like out inside school. Like we would always not talk to each other in the hallway. We would act like we didn't know each other, because if I did something wrong, they'd beat her up. If she did something wrong, they'd beat me up. Like it was just that way. But probably a month after meeting, that we both had moles right by the side of our ear.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we would walk by each other in the hallway, we would touch our moles as we walked by. And that's how we communicated with each other. Or like if she wanted to talk, she'd tap it as she walked by me. And then like I'd find a place outside in the smoking. We had a secret place outside for the smoking. But it was like this secret, like it just looked like a normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that.
That's cute. I like it too. Anything else? I feel boring today. I feel out of it and I feel boring.
Do you remember the first person you dated in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it terrible or good?
He was like a drug dealer. He was fine. Okay, listen, I feel like he was fine when we first started being friends. He was not like me at all. I was like
Was he older?
No. I was like a little skater kid girl, and he was like a hip hop. I don't know what he was, like not like me, but I feel like he was fine when we first started dating, and then like he got in with the wrong crowd and then just like started selling drugs. I don't know, but he ended up getting, it was one of those things where like a couple different times, like very dramatic, like the drug dogs would come down the hallway and he got busted like, in school like twice, and it was so bad. And he wasn't like that. I don't know, it was weird. It was sucked. It just, I'm like, you're not even like that. It sucked. And his mom was really nice and she had to go through this shit. It sucked.
I didn't date anyone my freshman year of high school. Like I was so, as a weird kid, I was like, it's going to take me a year to even figure out who I can talk to. And it did. It took me a year to figure out like where it was safe to be at, where to go. And then like my sophomore year is when like I started dating. But what's funny is my freshman year, I went to homecoming and a prom.
Dang.
I had two different senior girls. One invited me to homecoming and another senior girl invited me to prom.
Dang.
So I went to homecoming and prom as a freshman.
I did not. I did not.
I still think that that's weird. I wonder like what was even going through those girls' minds at the time. I mean, I wonder if that was just, I mean, I can only imagine thinking about it now. I can only imagine that I was invited for shock value.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you look a lot different than you do now. You look like fucking Sid Vicious.
And most of the pictures that people see of me from that time are black and white photographs. Like they don't realize that like my hair was either bright electric blue or magenta. So like that was even more shocking back then at that time. And
Like
plus,
what?
it was that era too where I had earrings.
Yeah.
That was if you wear an earring only in this ear, you're gay. If you wear an earring in this earring, like if you wear two, like there were all these rules that people had made up. And I was
I
like, I'm
remember
just,
that. I remember that, I swear, because like my little brother got one when he was younger, and I don't remember what the fucking rule was, but so weird.
I think about the fact that my friend Dan, RIP Danny, but like I remember Danny in eighth grade was held down and his head was shaved, like in school. And no one stopped that. It took time. There were people yelling, like it's crazy.
There was
And
so many fights in our high school and like weird shit and like bomb threats and crazy shit. And that was before all of this, like how it is now.
yeah,
Crazy.
I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have anything.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just out of it. Maybe it's
Why?
the vaccine. I'm just like an alien now.
This is it. This is you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
They put the vaccine chip in you and now they
Yeah.
made you lazy.
Yeah.
The vaccine chip.
I know. What are you saying?
Fucking
Don't start. Don't do this.
motherfuckers are so damn dumb.
Don't do this. Don't do this. I'll have
I
more
had
to
to go through that shit as a
talk.
UFO guy. I had to go through this shit back in the 80s when Dr. Roger Lear, who was a podiatrist, started pulling alien implants out of people's feet and wrists. And he was like, it looks like a piece of glass. And I'm like, it probably was a fucking piece of glass that someone got in that. I mean, you have shit, people probably don't know this, but you have a ton of shit that's like lodged under your skin that stays there for years and you just don't know about it.
Yeah, I have a
Like,
piece of lead in my wrist that you can see.
yeah, but it just stays there and it collects little like stuff around it and fat deposits and
Yeah.
sometimes it'll calcify. But back in the 80s, the aliens implanted me with a chip. Well, what does it do? Nothing.
I don't know what accent you're doing right now.
I don't know. What is that accent?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. That's like your doctor accent, I guess.
No, that was the patient. The alien put a plant in me.
It's like it's very nondescript. I have no idea who that is.
I think it's kind of Sling Blade.
My mind went to Johnny Five. Like
It went to robot sound?
no, the guy in Johnny Five. Is
Oh,
it Fisher Stevens?
yeah.
This is the worst conversation ever.
That's
Okay,
fine.
I'm done.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.